students, welcome to Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss chapter 1, reflection of light at curved surfaces, physical science AP and TS boards, question and answers, application of concepts and higher order thinking questions. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Please share your valuable comments in the comment section. Okay, let us go to the today's session. Application of concepts. First question. In this question, we have to calculate distance of the image when the object is placed on the principal axis at a distance of 10 centimeters in front of a concave mirror whose radius of curvature is 8 centimeter. Here in this question they given object distance u is equals to 10 centimeter and radius of curvature is 8 centimeters. We have to calculate image distance. Let us go to the solution. Given u is equals to u nothing but object distance. Object distance u is equals to, as per the rules for sign convention, minus 10 centimeter, and they given radius of curvature r is equals to, here this is in concave mirror radius of curvature is also we have to take minus, so 8 centimeter. So now we are calculating focal length f is equals to, the relation between focal length and radius of curvature is f is equals to r by 2, that is equals to minus 8 by 2, 2 ones 2 fours, so f is equals to, we are getting minus 4 centimeter. Now we have to calculate image distance, that is v is equals to question mark. Now we will calculate image distance by using mirror formula. So 1 by f is equals to 1 by u plus 1 by v. So now we are writing the formula for 1 by v. 1 by v is equals to 1 by f minus 1 by u. Now substituting values, minus 1 by 4, minus of minus plus 1 by 10. Taking LCM, here 20, 4 5 20, minus 5 plus 10 to the 20. So 2 minus 5 plus 2, so 1 by v is equals to, we are getting minus 3 by 20. So v is equals to, 1 by v is equals to minus 3 by 20. V is equals to minus 20 by 3. After division, we are getting v is equals to minus 6.67 centimeter. So this is the image distance. Therefore, image distance is equals to, image distance v is equals to, image distance v is equals to minus, here we are getting image distance 6.67, approximately we are writing this 6.7 centimeter. This is the image distance. So therefore the image is real. Therefore the image is real. Image is real and inverted real and inverted image, real and inverted image is formed at the same side of the object, formed at the same side of the object, same side of the object. This is about this problem. Okay, now the image distance we calculated as 6.67 centimeters. Now the characteristics of image is the position of the image is real and inverted image is formed at the same side of the object. Okay, now we'll go to the next question. In this question, the given magnification produced by mirror is +1. What does it mean? Here in this question, the given magnification is +1. Then what do you understand by this sentence? Magnification nothing but ratio of size of image to size of object. A mirror's magnification is +1 means size of image and object size are same for a mirror and image is erect. The magnification produced by a plane mirror will be +1, but produced by a curved mirror will not be +1. Here magnification +1, they given nothing but size of the image is equals to size of the object. So magnification produced by a plane mirror will be +1, but in a curved mirror will not +1. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. If the spherical mirrors were not known to human beings, guess the consequences. Here in this question, they given here we don't know about the spherical mirrors. What are the consequences? Now we are guessing. Let us discuss. First one, spherical mirror. Suppose in the case of convex mirror. Convex mirror create a rear view mirror in automobiles. Here rear view nothing but here who are coming back of us and we can able to see by using convex mirror. So convex mirror is used as rear view mirror in automobiles. Next point, spherical mirror, concave. Concave mirror will diverge the light rays over a large area. Hence it is used as a reflector for street light bulbs. Here by using concave mirror we are obtaining the light rays over a large area. So that's why we are using for reflector as a reflector for street light bulbs. So next one, examine inner organs. Here now we are examine the inner organs by dentist, eye specialist, etc. made by concave mirror. Here by using concave mirror, doctors are examine the inner organs of our body. So dentists are using concave mirror and eye specialists are using concave mirror. Next, observing the traffic from the back side of a vehicle is possible with a convex mirror. By using convex mirror, we can observe the traffic who are coming back side of a vehicle. So it is easy to observe by using convex mirror in traffic. Next, solar heater or solar cookers are manufactured using the principle of concave mirror. Concave mirror nothing but a converging mirror. So the light rays, all the light rays are meeting at one point. So in that point we are able to cook the rice and we are able to keep a bowl. So that's why concave mirror are used in solar cookers to cook the food or cook the rice. If the spherical mirrors were not known to human beings, the above said developments may not be possible. Okay. Now we'll go to the next question. Draw suitable rays by which we can guess the position of image formed by a concave mirror. Here in this question, they are asking that we have to draw the position of the image by using suitable rays. Here formed by a concave mirror. Now let us discuss. Here we are using AB is a concave mirror and O is the image of sun. PQR is the sheet of paper and image of sun is formed at the focus of concave mirror. Now let us discuss. Here we are taking, this is for example, this is concave mirror and it is polished surface and this is reflecting surface. Here we are taking the sun and we are sending the parallel beam of light from the sun. Sun is at a infinite distance. When the object is placed infinite distance, these rays are parallel to each other. So here we are sending the light rays through the sun. These are falls on the here a reflected surface, and here we are placing a sheet of paper. We are assuming it is a P, Q, R and S. These parallel rays coming from the sun, they reflected and they reached the point. This point is known as, here from the sun the rays are coming. These are parallel rays and they meet at this point. This is the sheet of paper and here P, Q, R and S. These parallel rays are meeting at this point. This point is the image of the sun. Image of sun. Image of sun is formed at the focus of concave mirror. And next here, this is also a, here we are taking concave mirror and this is the principal axis, and here we are taking the candle as a object and we are sending this from here to, which is parallel to the principal axis, and after reflection this passes through the focus, and here this is the center of curvature and normal, and this is the point P, pole. Pole nothing but geometric center of the spherical mirror. Okay, this is the draw a suitable rays. Here we are drawing the suitable rays. And next this is concave mirror. This is the polished surface, principal axis, and this is pole. Here we are taking the object as a candle. Now the light ray is passing through focus, which when the light ray is passing through focus, the reflector ray parallel to the principal axis. This is the center of curvature. And next one more, here we are drawing the image positions taking the concave mirror, and this is the principal axis and this is the pole and it is focus and it is center of curvature. We are placing the object here as a candle. Now the light ray is passing through the center of curvature, which is retraces its same path. The ray which passes through the center of curvature is retraces its same path. These are all the four diagrams which forms the image formations of the, we can guess the position of image formed by a concave mirror. Next we will go to the next question. Show the formation of image with a ray diagram when an object is placed on the principal axis of a concave mirror away from the center of curvature. Now here in this question they given we have to show the formation of the image, that is position of the image with a ray diagram. We have to draw the ray diagram. Here when an object is placed on the principal axis of a concave mirror away from the center of curvature. Now let us discuss. Here when the object is placed, when the object is placed away from the center of curvature on the principal axis, the image will form between C and F. See this ray diagram. Now here we are taking the concave mirror. This is the concave mirror and this is polished surface and it is reflected surface. Now we are taking the principal axis. This is pole, geometric center of the spherical mirror, and it is here F focus and it is C. Here we are placing the, when the object is placed beyond C or away from the center of curvature. One is the ray which is parallel to the principal axis and it is passing through the focus, and the next the another ray which is passing through the center of curvature. It is retraces its same path. First one ray, the light ray, this is the first light ray which is passing through, which is parallel to principal axis, and reflector ray passing through the focus, and the another, this is the second light ray, this is the second light ray which is passing through center of curvature. It retraces its same path. These two rays are meeting at this point and this is the image position. So image formed in between F and C. This is object O and this is image I. So this is the OJ is the object. Here OJ is equals to object, and F nothing but focus, P pole, F focus, P pole, I G, this is I, this is G. IG is the image. The image is real, inverted and diminished. See, the image is real, inverted and diminished. Diminished nothing but a small. So when the object is placed beyond C, then the image is formed between F and C. This image is inverted, real and diminished, and which is formed in between F and C. Okay, next we will go to the next question. Why do prefer a convex mirror as a rear view mirror in the vehicles? Here in this question they are asking that why you are preferring a convex mirror as a rear view mirror. Let us discuss. Convex mirror always gives an erect image and diminished image. Diminished nothing but small, erect nothing but upright. The image distance will be smaller than the object distance, and convex mirror has a wider field of view than a plane mirror, but nothing but large. Hence we prefer convex mirror as a rear view mirror, REAR, rear view rear view mirror in the vehicles, as we must observe the vehicle which are at the back of our vehicle. Okay, so that's why we are preferring a convex mirror as a rear view mirror in the vehicles. Okay, next we'll discuss. Next, third one, higher order thinking questions. A convex mirror with a radius of curvature of 3 meters is used as rear view mirror for a vehicle. If a bus is located at 5 meters from this mirror, find the position, nature and size of the image. Here in this question they given radius of curvature 3 meters and object distance 5 meters. We have to calculate the position, nature and size of the image. Let us go to the solution. Here given r is equals to radius of curvature is equals to 3 meters. From radius of curvature we are calculating focal length. Half of the radius of curvature gives the focal length. So 3 by 2 is equals to 1.5 meters. This is the focal length, and they given u is equals to minus 5 meters, and we have to calculate. So by using mirror formula, 1 by f is equals to 1 by u plus 1 by v. Now 1 by v is equals to 1 by f minus 1 by u. Now substituting the values, 1 by v is equals to, here 1 by v is equals to 1 by f, nothing but 1.5 minus 1 by u. Here u they given as minus 5. So that is equals to 1 by 1.5 minus into minus plus 1 by 5. So that is equals to, here taking LCM 7.5, here 5 plus 1.5, that is equals to 6.5 by 7.5. So v is equals to 1 by v is equals to 6.5 by 7.5, or v is equals to 7.5 by 6.5. Here taking a decimal representation, 75 by 65. Now taking cancellation, 5 1 ja 5, here 5 3 ja 15, here 5 1 ja 5, 5 5 ja 25. So 15 by 13. After division we are getting 1.15 meters. So the image is virtual seen at the back in the mirror. So the image is virtual seen at the back in the mirror. Now we are calculating magnification. Magnification m is equals to height of the image by height of the object, that is equals to minus v by u, that is equals to minus 1.15 by minus 5. Minus minus gets cancels. After division we are getting 0.23. So magnification m is equals to, here we are getting position of the image, that is position of the image, that is equals to 1.15 meters behind the mirror, and nature virtual and erect. Here image is virtual and erect. Next, image is erect and smaller in size by a factor of 0.23. Okay, magnification m is equal to 0.23, position 1.15 meters behind the mirror, and next the image is virtual and erected, and this is the nature, and therefore image is erect and smaller in size by a factor of 0.23. So that is image is erect and smaller in size by a factor of 0.23. This is the final statement. Okay, next we will go to the next question. To form the image on the object itself, how should we place the object in front of a concave mirror? Explain with a ray diagram. Now in this question, they are asking that we are forming the image on the object itself. How should we place the object in front of a concave mirror? Now we'll discuss. When the object is kept at center of curvature of a concave mirror, the image will form on the object itself, but it is an inverted image. A ray coming parallel to the principal axis and falls on the concave mirror after reflection passes through the focus. Another ray passing through focus of the mirror and falls on the mirror after reflection passes parallel to the principal axis. Next point, these two rays meet at a point and the image is formed. This point is called the center of curvature of the mirror, but the image is inverted, real and same sized. Now here we are taking this concave mirror. This is a concave mirror. This is polished surface. Here we are taking, this is the principal axis and it is pole. Geometric center of the spherical mirror is known as pole. Now here this is the focus and it is center of curvature. Now we will discuss. Here we are taking the object. This is the object and first point, a ray coming parallel to the principal axis. A ray which is coming parallel to the principal axis. This is the parallel to the principal axis. Falls on the concave mirror. After reflection passes through focus. After reflection, it is passing through. After reflection, it is passing through focus, and another ray passing through the focus. This is the another ray which is passing through the focus and it is parallel to the principal axis, and it is after reflection it is parallel to the principal axis. These two rays are meeting at this point. So this point is known as image. So this is the object and this is the image. Here we are taking the this is object and it is image. So at the center of curvature, both are object and image, both itself. This is the object and it is the, this is object. Second ray which is passing through the focus and parallel to the principal axis, and this is the first ray passing through focus. So this is the ray diagram of this question. We are taking the concave mirror and parallel, here this is the principal axis, object, this is object, this is object and it is image. This is image and it is object. Same place, image place, object place, same. When the object is placed at C, image formed at C, only C itself, and inverted image. The image is real, inverted and the same size and formed at C itself. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.